Hi, I'm Balvinder Singh, and with me is Chu Ko Hong. We are from TootPay. At TootPay, we believe if your mobile banking solution does not give you results in 8 key areas of functionality, then perhaps it's time for you to stop calling it a solution. With our solution, we cater to 8 key areas of functionality. Firstly, ours is device independent. We work with virtually all the mobile phones in the market. With one-time coding, with one-time development, we enable our solution to work with practically all the operating systems, such as iOS, the various flavors of Android, Symbian. In layman's language, we practically make our solution work on Apple, iPhone, Samsung, Nokia, BlackBerry, so and so forth, right down to the cheap $20 feature phone, or normally it's called as basic phone. So with one development, you cater for practically all the markets, all the phones in the market. Now, the question that has been mentioned many times is that, how about the other solutions, the bank? A typical bank nowadays says, we provide a mobile banking solution, but it's only for our customers who are having iPhone or certain types of Samsung phones. With our solution, the bank can say that we have a mobile banking solution and it caters to all of our existing customers and potential customers. Now, the next question will be, what are the services that can be enabled on your solution? A short answer. Virtually all the services which are existing on your ATM channel and also on your internet banking channel could be ported into our solution. The only difference being the look and feel. Chu?
Yeah, camera please. So here we have 4 types of different phones, from the basic phone to the high-end phones like a Samsung. Here, let me show you the look and feel for all these 4 phones. See, this is a Nokia phone, which is a USD $20, which is no internet, no GPRS required. This is another basic phone, which is able to access to the 3G. And this is one of the 3G phone. It's an iPhone. And lastly, this is a Samsung. As mentioned, the look and feel will be different from phone to phone, but the service and the usage level will be the same.
Yep. Okay. Secondly, our solution is telco independent. The bank need not get any permission from the telco to enable this solution to work as a mobile phone. At the same time, all the mobile phone customers or those who subscribe to these services belongs to the bank, period. Thirdly, no internet is required, which means you don't need to use a smartphone and you don't need to have broadband connection. You need not have to download an applet to your phone, because the scenario outside is actually, firstly, the numbers of mobile phones is actually pretty small, especially in this part of the world. It's always less than 30%. Secondly, a lot of people have smartphones, but the user might not be smart. Okay, so we try to make it as idiot-proof as possible. Excuse for my language. And as far as the banks is concerned, it's their customers. There's no overlaps of thingy. Fourth, we are access independent, which means we basically work on SMS, USSD, GPRS, 3G, etc., etc. At the end of the implementation, it all depends on the requirement of the bank or country-specific requirement. So we are pretty flexible in this. Fifth, our solution is secured. It's encrypted from end to end, from the phone right down to where the solution is implemented, and all our solutions are implemented within the bank's data center for confidence and security reasons. So it's encrypted end to end with multi-factor authentication. Sixth, it's user-friendly. User-friendly is a very subjective word. Anybody who stands in front of you, try to sell something, he says, my solution is user-friendly. Nobody says my solution is not user-friendly. For us, user-friendly means it's menu-driven. Even for feature phone, the basic phone, it's menu-driven. And by default, in all our implementation until now, we always have 2 sets of menus. One, by default, it has been in English. And the second, it's always in the local language. So it's always deployed in that manner. And that's our definition of user-friendly. True?
Yeah. TootPay solution is a tailor-made solution meet the specific need of the bank. One of the area is the language localization. TootPay solution is able to support for the multiple language like a Malay language, we have a Thai language, and with a Chinese. With the language localization, the bank customer is able to perform the banking transaction in their preferred language.
And the seventh, it is cost effective, which means we try to use the existing infrastructure of the bank as much as possible. And the eighth one, it is a proven solution. Until now, since the last couple of years, we have more than 500,000 users. We have done millions of transactions, and most important, zero fraud. Now the question will be, how do we actually make our solution work? Basically, what we have is a chip only. If you can look at the camera, and that's the heart of our solution. This chip, when the customer comes, you take this chip, you get his SIM card, you insert on top of the SIM, there's an epoxy, you glue it together, you insert back into the phone, and customer switch on, and guess what? Magic happens. Yeah. And we'll show you one typical transaction. In this case, it's a balance transfer.
Yeah, for this demonstration, I will use SMS as a transmission mode. And I will use another phone to simulate the bank to be received the request. Let's say fund transfer. So I just select the third-party account, select the main account, and I enter the destination account. So I will enter the banking name. And of course, I need to enter the amount. So the transaction summary will be displayed before I confirm the transaction. Of course, transaction PIN will be required before I send out. Send. Transaction cycle is complete. It's easier and simple.
And this is encrypted, is sent to the bank, and that's it. As simple as that.
So,
and you just notice there was a click sound which came over.
Message received by the bank.
Yep. Thank you very much.